30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got room. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Yo, what's the deal?
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
What's the deal, bro?
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go.
I can try to advance that shit, though.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the points that they just had against them.
Yep. But like these.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Hey, can y'all can't see who
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Yeah, I didn't advance that shit.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw.
Yeah.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, not a good open there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. One of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is tackled.
Nah, I can't give you nothing, man. Nah, I know you got to do shit. I'm not going to give you shit. I'm never going to give you shit. I'm never going to do that. You can't. Yeah, no, you count that shit out. You ain't my motherfucking homeboy. I don't hang with you. I hang with your motherfucking ass.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying, John Wick?
Aaron Donald
Throw that nigga, man.
his 2nd sack
You
of
know
the
what I'm
afternoon.
Shit, you don't come out here and smoke no big fat blunts with me? Let me see them big fat blunts you talking about you be rolling. You might get a game or two. You might get a Super Bowl. You thought you might get the Super Bowl?
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Yo, crazy. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Couple of superstar attributes. That's all you want anyway from damn help. Yeah. Hey, y'all can't see who won the game though? I can't even post a schedule. It's got blank. It's blank up there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. They bring him down. Aaron Donald getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I can't see nobody winning. I can't even see no teams.
Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was caused for
Jamal want me to stream. I stream, buddy. He told me he want me to share the post, but I ain't no geek like that, but I don't know how to do that shit, bro.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all state
all I gotta do is I can tell you what my name is, how I streamed, and you know, we'll go from there.
Yeah, he won't do all that other shit.
The rap say he was suspended 2 of my players. God damn. How do you choose that? How do you choose 2 players? You about to suspend it.
He had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Hey, y'all couldn't see nothing? Y'all try to go in there?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm in the game right now, Rap. I'm in the game right now, Rap.
You in a man game?
Yeah, I'm in the game right now.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Marcus Golden. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Nah, he just got back up.
And I hope they didn't put the lead up.
Oh, it's like this lead.
He'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
It's gonna hurt.
From the gun, here's Goff. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Great punt, boy.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better when the ball hit the ground.
I must have went out there in the division over there and
perfectly jutting out at the wall.
And all the
we saw in practice came into play there. You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him.
That's crazy, man.
Looks like it worked out pretty well for him too.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. So he got free of 1 tackle.
I beat both of them boys though. Both games.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it
I
second
beat Walt
down.
last game.
And give him a lot of credit there.
Yeah, you say you cheated him off a pass interference.
In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front.
I throw the Hail Mary.
That much yardage,
that's
a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Look at me. Go, shoot.
Now Saquon Barkley. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now Jones operating from the gun into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we saw. A free safety's dream.
Play a little bit. He said, well, I should have beat him by more than that.
Take it the other way.
Boy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He played but 2 games, though, you know what I'm saying? He just got in the lead.
Who you kick out for him to take the spot, though?
Bam Smith.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants offense
He was with Bam Smith. That was Bam Smith's team. The Jets.
Jones now
nice,
throwing after the interception. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down.
You got to be pretty good to beat Walk,
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Gallman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He completes it to Tate. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Giants' 1st down.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I think I know this play.
It's Barkley on the counter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
Sometimes when I look like a play that I know and I bite on what I think.
Yeah. Hey, look, I thought it was that. I thought look, he played that. He had 3 wide receivers tight, but like the wide receiver edge out, and then he goes straight to the flats. I thought it was that play, but you know he ran it. He ran it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard.
He running with Barkley now. You're running with him.
You got to give kudos to
Oh, you playing for good
the guy carrying the
playing.
ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Oh, you in the playoffs?
Let's see if
Yeah,
they do it
that's what you thought it was.
to throw on 3rd down. This is Shepard.
That's what I'm talking about, my man.
He will have the first before he's brought down.
What are they talking about over here?
Hey, I fought hard for the last goddamn.
Of the NFL playoffs.
Man, the last 8 games I fought hard, bro. Yeah. At first I gave up.
We were
Hey,
saying you got to win out, remember?
Yeah.
You don't want all your games
Coming
in.
up with
Yeah.
the half as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
yeah, bro. It's like when I first got him though, I gave up on him. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I lost the first 3 games by like 3 points. Every time, I like, bro, come on, bro. Something got to give out. What the fuck, bro? And then after that, I like, bro, I can win this team.
Now it's Barkley.
Yeah, that's what it right there. That's how it be sometimes. Like, a lot of times your team sort of like, I don't know what it is, but they're just like die off. Like,
Yeah.
they lose, like they lose some up with them. And then that's on you whenever you start playing to get your using going, and then your team fuck right, that's it.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And Tate's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last
Hey, I
drive.
started my
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when.
And he will take
I
it
started
off.
my goddamn my X Factor dude all season route. He didn't get his X Factor, man.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost
You heard me
has
break.
the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh nah, Jamal Palmer, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't turn the mic off. I'm talking my shit.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this.
Nah, I got it where you can hear me talk.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling,
So when I'm broadcasting and shit, I can talk to people who ask questions.
Because within that unit of 11,
He talking, man, damn, man, you gonna talk shit to the mic off? Shit. We ain't saying nothing. Well, I ain't saying that because they can't hear y'all.
At the 38. They run. It's Gurley. Credited with a 1-yard gain.
I said I can't get my X Factor play ain't working.
Use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I been Talib got them all season, thinking that goddamn I was gonna get my dude the X Factor. They never did it.
57 to Mike.
A shotgun snap for Gone.
Come on.
Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Field goal then, baby.
Goff now looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Yeah, that's too short.
Will be intercepted. Read it well, and it's
That would have been crazy to have caught that bitch.
His time has now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll carry over the back line.
I tell you the worst thing is, bro. Worst thing about it, bro. You make it to the playoffs, and you get knocked out quick. You get late picks, and you need players.
These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you
gotta let them sing it, don't you,
make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
No.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And
No.
he's going to be
Way
taken
better.
down. Goff is sacked.
He's way better.
Lorenzo Carter gets him for a loss of
Right,
10
he was way better
yards
than
from
him.
his linebacker spot. After the sack, they'll come up
Way.
now 3rd and long.
Yeah,
Way better.
See them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Man, put this fucking old fart in. Talib, bro. Talib. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He good, but he's slow. Yeah. Like I said, I gotta, you know how beginning of the season you get an X Factor player and shit, right? The boys gave us. My dude never turned into X Factor.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The toss out to Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it inside later.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think that's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a certain blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover down.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
He's gonna go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's complete to Gallman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Like,
their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Barkley toss play left, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will extend their lead even for movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The sack coming from Big. Dalvin Tomlinson.
Brings up third down.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. This is caught, it's Cooks. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
He fucked up.
On 1st down, gone. Blitz
God.
and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's gone. And Woods has it complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, gone. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Lorenzo Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, you got 3.
To throw is gone.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. 3rd down here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll run again here with Gallman. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. It's caught.
I tell this shit legs when you pass it. You need to keep running.
Before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's the former UCLA man. It's Paul Perkins. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
70, Indy. Right, echo. Snap.
Now Jones operating from the gun. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got the 1st down.
Come on.
More inside the 40. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, Higbee.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's make 12. Hey, Charlie.
Ain't no such
thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
No. Off. Check it.
2 for 1.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 54 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Ready.
Gallman will run it. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran at one.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop.
Jones now from the gun on third down. That's incomplete.
Come on, face mask.
There is a flag down, so hang on. A
Oh,
big
my
call
God.
coming on third down. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That one looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Their season ends here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.
Bro, that shit glitch for real, for real.